One of the lovebirds in our class wanted some quality time together, so they convinced the entire group, all the boys and all the girls, to bunk the rest of the day and head out to the nearby reservoir. There was just one logistical nightmare. We had a massive group, but only 4 motor vehicles. We were severely overloaded, but when you are a student seeking adventure, logic goes out the window. Midway through the journey, chaos struck. The girls' side had a mechanical issue, forcing us to reshuffle the sitting arrangement. Suddenly, I found myself with no option left. I had to sit on the back of a scooty driven by one of the girls. To this day, I regret that decision. The girl didn't drive the scooty, she piloted it like a fighter jet. Within minutes, she accelerated so hard we were completely separated from the rest of the group. And then I saw it. Right in the middle of the road ahead, a massive pile of bamboos laying down on the road. I screamed, "Stop! Brake!" Did she brake? No. She take it as a personal challenge. We literally took flight over the bamboos. For a split second, I was airborne, staring death in the face, wondering how my. Miraculously, the tires hit the ground. We didn't crash, but we ended up completely lost, isolated from everyone else. Eventually, my friend T tracked us down. The relief I felt seeing his face was unmatched. When we finally rolled up to the dam where the rest of the squad was resting, the boys looked at me like I was a criminal. They whispered, "Bro, weren't you scared? What if someone saw you alone with a girl like that?" I stood there, traumatized from almost breaking my neck on a bamboo ramp, and thought, "Bro, I was just trying to survive." While the lovebirds were off in their own world, doing romantic stuff, I was the ultimate loner. I walked away, found a quiet spot on a large stone, and just sat there, watching the water. My friends kept telling me, "Bro, stop being depressed." But they didn't get it. After surviving a near death fight, just sitting still and relaxing felt like heaven. But apparently, God didn't want me to be happy for too long. When we were about to leave, 3 of the girls just took off the remaining vehicle, leaving their friend stranded without looking back. Now the squad was reduced to just 5 of us, and we had to tow a dead EV bike. My friend and me were doing all the heavy lifting, pushing and dragging this heavy piece of metal, while the other 3 did absolutely nothing. It was exhausting, truly. And then out of nowhere, the final boss appeared. We thought, thank God, a parent is here to save us. Instead, he packs the girls into his vehicle, look at us, 3 exhausted boys, and says, "You guys keep taking the bike just like you were doing," and drives away. We were really angry at him, but we were already stuck in the situation. We have no choice. Somehow, we managed to park the dead bike at a stranger's house. We walked to the bus stand where the girls were waiting, and when we arrived, we completely scolded them for abandoning us. How dare they! But the Universal wasn't done with its final punchline. It was getting late. Me and my friend were on the bike, finally speeding up to get back home. The speed was climbing, and then out of nowhere, the tire got punctured. The bike went completely unbalanced. At that speed, it could have been anything. Death wasn't just knocking, it was waiting for us. Somehow, through pure adrenaline and skill, my friend managed to control it, and we were safe. We sat there on the side of the road, thanking God, while me and my friend were waiting on the road earlier, talking about our fate. He looked at me and said, "After doing that much prayers, still problem came at us." I looked at him and smiled. Still, we are safe.